Hi everyone. This is my first recording using Katie's phone holder thing that she got me for my car. So let's see how this goes, even though it looks like my hand is really big in the shot. So anyway, I'm sorry I haven't done many stories here lately. I've been distracted, I guess, but I was thinking about something today that I wanted to share with you, and it has to do with as you can see, it's getting dark. So anyway, I told you in an earlier video that when I was in the 6th grade, we moved from the trailer that we were living in Meadows Trailer Park in Mountain Home, Idaho, to a house that Mama and Papa bought when it was being built at 385 and a half South, no, that's not right, 385 South 5th East in Mountain Home. And that move caused a complication in my life, in that it made me have to go to a different school district. And I do apologize if I've told this story before, because now that I'm telling it, it sounds familiar. But anyway, so here's what happened. When we moved, we were in a different school district, and I had gone to West Elementary from the 3rd grade, and we were up to Thanksgiving of the 6th grade, and I did not want to switch schools. So I had to figure out a way to get back and forth to school. And what's interesting about this is that I don't think it ever occurred to Mama and Papa to figure that out for me, which is fine. I mean, it was a different time, and kids treated our parents treated it was just a different relationship. So so I had to figure these things out. Like, at first I thought, okay, I can ride my bike and I'll do that, and that worked out for a few, I don't know, a couple of weeks maybe. But the problem was, of course, it was Idaho, and it does get cold there, and it does snow, and there's winter to be dealt with. So then I had this friend, his name was Cameron Hale. He lived a couple of miles away from us, but because of the way the school districts were, he was in that school district and he rode the bus. So for a while, I walked over to his house and caught the bus there. But it was a long walk to his house. I mean, it seemed like a really long walk to me. It may not have been a couple of miles. It may have only been a mile, but it surely seemed like a long way. And but then the bus driver noticed that, what I was getting on over there, and I think I must have asked her, because the bus that went to his house went right by my house. I mean, it stopped at the stop sign next to my house. And so I think I asked her one day, would she stop and pick me up? And she said that she would. So there's a lesson there in being nice to people, because I think that because I was a pretty nice kid and respectful and all that sort of stuff like that, that I think she agreed to it because she liked me and felt sorry for me or whatever, because I was trying to figure out a way to get back and forth to work. And not to mention, of course, for her sake, she probably could have gotten in trouble for doing that, because I technically wasn't on her route and technically wasn't even supposed to be going to that school. But anyway, so that's what I did. So I would get on that bus. I'd be out there waiting for her. She'd pick me up on the way by, and then I would ride the bus to school. And that got me back and forth for the rest of the year. So yeah, again, it's just one of those things where I think, raising Jenny, Katie, Caleb, Nicholas, and Dylan, I don't know that we would have ever even thought to have them have to figure out back and forth to school, or if they would have even figured it out, or taken the initiative. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, it was a different time, and perhaps I'm just a different kid. But okay, that's my story for today. Recorded using my new car-mounted telephone, thanks to Katie. It's almost New Year's. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you had a nice Christmas. Love you. Let me see if I can shut this off now. Okay.